Hey guys, I'm Gabe and today we're in Lima. This is our apartment here. I have a nice ocean view and we just had a tsunami warning. It's very common to just get this notification on your phone, but this time there was like alarm bells ringing on all of the buildings and the people left the buildings and there was huge waves too, but like no real tsunami. But you can see the water is like super murky because of all of the water movement. Anyways, today we're gonna make ceviche for the first time, but not just regular ceviche, we're gonna make leche de tigre. Jenny here is looking for all of the ingredients we need right now. And then we're gonna head to the market and get everything we need, come back here and prepare the best and freshest ceviche in the world.
Canchita también. Bueno, no sé si que tú quieres con canchita.
No sé qué es.
Esas cositas que nos dan cuando vamos a la punta para ir comiendo.
Ah, sí, está bien, podemos comer. Unless you're crossing the entire city, the buses are actually pretty efficient, so currently we're waiting for bus number 80. The Uber would be 17 minutes plus wait time, and the bus is 22 minutes. I have to pick up some documents real quick, and now we're heading to Mercado Magdalena. First thing we have to get is fish. Tiburón. Eso es pez espada. ¿Cuánto está el pez espada?
32 el kilo, filete.
Para hacer leche de tigre, ¿cuál recomiendan?
Leche de tigre.
¿Qué? ¿Eso qué es?
Purel.
Purel. Pez espada también se puede usar, ¿no?
Hola, tigre.
También se usa tiburón para hacer ceviche, ¿no?
Claro, eso puedes hacer ceviche, frito, jalea, ceviche. ¿Todo el filete?
Sí, en filete, yo lo corto en casa. Y también así una mitad del tiburón. Ese es.
Ese pedazo.
Pedazo. Puede ser.
Si te agarran el dedo, hacen hueco. Ahorita no.
We got our fish, which is swordfish and also shark. And now we're getting the rest of our ingredients. ¿Cuánto están las naranjas de jugo?
Kilo 3.50.
3 kilos. All of the ingredients for the ceviche leche de tigre was like maybe $20 or like $70. We bought a lot. And this is 3 kilos of juice oranges to make some orange juice. These are all of the ingredients we bought. We have a semi-alive crab. We have a bunch of fish. This is shark. And this is swordfish. And generally you use white fish. This is garlic, ginger, onions, a lot of limes. This is sweet potato, cilantro, celery, the traditional corn from here, and then some peeled deveined shrimp, some algae for plating, and 3 full scallops. First we have to make sort of a seafood stock for the liquid because leche de tigre is different from regular ceviche. Blend a couple of the ingredients together in a blender, including a little bit of the fish and shrimp to give it like some sort of a viscosity. And then juice all of the limes, mix the rest, and then in the end add the fish to the liquid, which has a lot of lime juice, which will eventually cook all of the ingredients. It's not literally cooking it, that's what we'll call it, because of the acids in the lime, which will break down the protein of the fish. That's why also you shouldn't leave it for too long because the fish will get like spongy after sitting in the lime juice for too long. First thing I will do is wash all of the seafood to decide what part we will cut into pieces and what part will be blended. And also check if this is all deveined properly, wash all the sand away from the scallops to make sure that we can use it all without doing extra work afterwards. So the shrimp are actually peeled, but they're not deveined. So we just cut on the back and take this vein out because we're gonna eat them basically raw. When you buy seafood, make sure it doesn't smell like fish. Like it can smell like seafood, but it shouldn't smell bad. And then adding them here with the cleaned crab.
pero no sé cómo se limpia un cangrejo. Sí. ¿Tú cómo sabes?
Esos son sus pulmones, the gills. Cleaned shrimp and the cleaned crab. I'm gonna blanch those real quick, but I'm gonna boil the crab completely because I know this is not gonna cook into the leche de tigre. And now same with the scallop, get all of the sand off, clean it properly. This is the scallop muscle and the red is the egg, is the roe. Just get it cleaned up nicely. And then do the same with the fish, and this is actually shark. And the swordfish. Now to cut the swordfish in pieces, and same with this, and separate a little bit for the leche de tigre, and also to make seafood stock.
¿Cómo se yo voy? O sea,
Ich werde Fahrrad fahren. Ich werde
Werde?
werde heute Fahrrad fahren. Heute Fahrrad fahren. This is the fish for the seafood stock. This is the shark I will cut now, and this is all of the cleaned up meat. And now we're also cooking the sweet potato.
Arreglos acá arriba para hablar. ¿Qué era?
This is the fish for our ceviche. The crab I will boil really quick to cook it through properly. And this is the fish and the shrimp, which we will blend together with this afterwards. La cámara sigue el movimiento que tú haces suave. This is fresh lime juice. This is our seafood and herb stock basically. This will go in here together with the fish, blend it, and that's the marinade for the rest of the raw seafood. That's what makes a difference, for it to be like milky and viscous, not so liquid.
¿Qué tal? ¿Huele rico? Poca leche, no, nada más.
And now last step, mixing the leche de tigre with the fish. This is honestly so much more complicated than making ceviche, but it also tastes better. Wow. Now this will marinate and cook for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then it's ready to serve. And we will plate it together with choclo, the biggest grained corn in the world, some algae, and the sweet potatoes. It was not particularly difficult to make everything, but we made a big mess. And it took about 1 hour. And just because we have the ingredients, I'm gonna use these cactus fruit and this chirimoya, which I bought the day we went to the waterfall in the mountains, to make a little fruit salad. I also cut an orange into this. And last, let's see how much juice I can get out of 3 kilograms of oranges. So about 1.5 liters came out of this.
¿Por qué está invertido esto?
Well, well, well. This is our harvest. And of course some Inca Cola. Shark and swordfish ceviche. Ready to open my restaurant. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good. Wow. This is shark. Tastes like fish. A little more chewy. And this is the swordfish, which has a much better texture.
Un poquito más.
A little bit more lemon juice. Shrimp. Shrimp, much better than the fish, honestly. And now the scallop. The scallop eggs are always very fishy or oceany and sort of creamy. After one, it's enough.
A fishy, very fishy.
I like it, but it's creamy, very creamy. Prueba. Dejo para ver tu reacción.
Very good.
Pretty good.
That's every kind of dish is like that.
Scallop. And the scallop meat, which is usually the most expensive part.
Wait.
It's a little sweet. And the crab, I actually just bought it for decoration.
Está rico, ¿no?
Todos de la selva subplana.
That's the crab claw. Very sweet. ¿Qué tal?
10 de 10. Está muy
10 de 10.
Está rico si te acercas de más.
proteinito.
It's honestly better than any restaurant I've been in so
Pero
far.
es un ceviche sin chop.
De furel con pata de
It's only 5 p.m. but you can see the sun's gonna set in like 30 minutes. And you can also see in the ocean how big the waves are today. We're now gonna head to downtown to Miraflores. We're gonna rent some bicycles and I have my rollerblades here, which I got from the US. Today is one of the few days where we actually have a sunset now in the sort of cloudy season. It's really far away, but at least there's something. I actually installed the brake on the left after I changed it, and now I have to get used to using this foot to brake, which is much harder for me. Here in this park there's allegedly wild hamsters because people have let go their pets and they somehow managed to survive in this area. Casi me caí. These illuminated places are some replicas of the Nazca lines. And these apartment buildings here are the most expensive ones of Lima because this is basically the tourist zone with the nicest views. Quick photo session and then our time's over. But we chose a very nice day because the last days we did not have a sunset at all. It was just cloudy and then it got dark. This is such a great place to take pictures because you have the front illuminating light, such a nice deep background with multiple colors, and a very nice plaza. Modela. We're here now in Parque Kennedy, which is the John F. Kennedy Park. It's very famous for having a lot of cats, and right now, because it's World Cup season, looks like they're selling cards. And not just one person.
fácil.